does California question the right of the federal government to preempt their emission standards?
Well, California's had this exemption since the inception of the EPA, and I think it's really important to understand that this would have a detrimental effect not only on Californians, not only on Americans, but on the world. California has set a tone and a pace that, thank God, the world has followed, and to the betterment rather than the detriment of the American economy. And I think it's important that this president respect that. And also, I'd like to point out that the iconic President of the United States, Ronald Reagan, when he was governor of California, he was the one that created this entire opportunity for California to have their own laws and to request of the federal government that we be exempted. So it's really ironic that Donald Trump, a Republican, is actually trying to dismantle what former governor, Republican governor of California, Reagan, actually implemented.
So, Congressman, I understand you believe it's good policy. A lot of people across the country would agree with you. It's a good policy. People should not be interfering with it. But my question is, as a legal matter, because now we have the California state going after the federal government, Congress could have passed a statute that specifically says California can do this. They didn't. They said you have to get a waiver. And are you saying that they don't have the right to withdraw the waiver?
Well, the fact of the matter is they've set precedent, they've set the tone for the country and for the world for the better. I think it's important that this President Trump understand that for his petty politics, he should not detrimentally affect the lives and life expectancy of American citizens, nor should he detrimentally affect the economy of the United States. The automakers themselves have actually admitted that they will sell millions less American vehicles if this is revoked on California. So, Mr. President, I'm warning you, understand, you've already hurt the economy enough. This is a ridiculous matter. You should move on. Do not attack California. In a way, you're actually attacking the entire economy of the American people.
Okay, and I want to talk about the politics of it, if we could, and what the mood is, as it were, up on Capitol Hill. But before I get to that, let me ask the federal question. We do have a federal government. There is a role for states to regulate certain things. Isn't there an argument for a uniform standard? Why should it be that California dictates it for the rest of the country?
Well, it's really good to see. I was actually in Europe with Chairman Pallone of the Energy and Commerce Committee and a few of my colleagues, and we were speaking to one of the largest energy companies in Italy, and they admitted that California has set the pace and tone that they've enjoyed the opportunity to follow, and they've seen it across Europe and around the world. So to your question, I think it's really important that we understand that the state of California has exercised its right, and this president, for petty reasons, is trying to attack California and trying to make a point of it, but he's actually creating a detrimental effect on the country and on the world.